Hey guys, welcome to WTX. We're bird watching. Um, I've changed up the name. I went with something simple. Bird watching seems very simple, and I'm trying to keep it simplistic, especially with like the YouTube channel itself right now. But I am trying to learn some video editing techniques and other other items that I can do to make this a little bit more uh, not only simplistic but better looking. But in this bird watching video today, we're watching a small video of a young woman who she says her name is Zangsta at the end, uh, but it's a viral beauty filter. One that I believe that companies are going to try to find a way to adopt this AI uh, format, processor, whatever you want to call it, because it's it's cool. It looks good.
Today I learned that this new viral beauty filter was created using machine learning. Unlike traditional beauty filters that use an augmented 3D face mesh that is overlaid on top of your face, filters like Bold Glamour, Teenage Look, uses a machine learning tech called GAN.
I mean, AI is becoming the future, and I mean, within a few months' time, we're seeing more and more unique things coming out from AI machine learning.
Meaning every pixel on your face is regenerated and
The
then
one thing
output.
that stands out is the eyes. Somebody pointed out to me that AIs have a problem with like constructing eyes or learning eyes because the thing is they look flat. They don't look like there's any emotion within them. And with this machine learning, I can't help but like acknowledge that the face kind of looks like it's caked on makeup. It looks good, don't get me wrong, but it just there's something that visibly it's visibly there that you can see that it's not real. But then again, you like really have to like look at it. It's not something that if you looked at it once, like maybe some people have a certain eye for it and be like, "Whoa, that doesn't look real" type thing. Because when we look at it, like her actual face, you can definitely see a huge there's an actual
Uses
face.
a every pixel on
You
your
can
face.
see a difference. But you see what I'm talking about. AI is going to get more sophisticated over time, as I've said before in my other two videos. I think it's especially with jobs. If we're thinking too simplistic about AI machine learning, it's going to become widely used, and it's just going to take a like I've already said, like with studios, they're just going to need one studio to adopt it, and then everyone will follow because it's going to reduce the amount of people that they have on work staff, but it's also going to reduce the budget. Like this, when it comes down to it, it's going to help reduce business companies. Like how many people in a company have on their payroll? So, like accountants, right? Do we really need a bunch of accountants? No, because you're going to have machine learning that's going to give you that. Um, what is it? It's going to give you that direct look into like the business side of things, like the um, why can't I think of the word? It's the it's like because it's going to take all of that data information. It's going to give you the whether they're like the actual numbers and all you like you're going to have like maybe one or like five people like double checking those numbers just to verify that those numbers are correct numbers, and then it's like going to give it a check mark and it's going to be a good thing, right? But the one thing that this is going to do is it's going to take away from the people who work at the business. We'll see a lot of people who are let go, fired. Not the word choices I want to use, but that's the reality of it, and that's kind of where things are heading. The only way this doesn't work is if for some reason politicians, lobbyists, lawmakers, they find a way to step in. Some people don't believe that they're going to be able to step in. Um, it's like with studios. Um, they have a plethora of images. They can just load up into a machine learning. We're going to get different types of films. Not different types of films. We'll get different types of animation films with artwork that we've seen before, but turned into a very visual, potentially exciting films. CGI, I mean, shoot, imagine CGI just updated to the point where it's like you just need a green screen, cameras, an actor, two actors, maybe six actors, depending on what the scene is asking for, and then Unreal Engine, Like it's going to become more sophisticated, and we are going to see a lot more within the next like couple of years. It's going to become advanced. This is just a few months, like with this machine learning and viral beauty filters, like, and then you have corridor showing off how 120 visual effects shots, like, and then they use image to image, Unreal Engine, DaVinci, like even a polishing. Like it's gonna get so surreal, and I'm pretty excited. Yo, I thought this was a really cool video. Honestly, like this was made by the Sun team working on a Netflix series. Granted, I cannot confirm it, but if this is true, this might be one of the coolest videos I've seen because Toph was one of my favorite characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and honestly, they're like the stunt team that worked on this, or they did a wonderful job. I couldn't help but think, like, there's actually a moment. Oh, it's getting there. It's coming up. Yeah. That's sick. This part right here is sick too. Good choreography, good fight. Like it's very unique, nice. Honestly, unique, different. It plays the top strengths, especially from Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show. Like really cool, really cool. Hold on one second. I wanted to talk about another thing. It is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem film that's coming out on August 4th, 2023. Gonna look at IGN real quick because they show um, the cast members, and I'm pretty excited for the cast members. You have Jackie Chan, Paul Rudd, John Cena, Giancarlo Esposito. Esposito. My apologies for pronouncing that incorrectly. I'm gonna have to look that up, Giancarlo, because I'm just looking at the his name and pronouncing it based off of what I see. Giancarlo Esposito, Ice Cube, Hannibal Buress, Paul Rudd. I think I said Paul Rudd. The one thing that gets me is Post Malone. I've never heard him voice act before, so this could be a shot in the foot. But then again, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not really worried about it because I don't think his part's gonna be major. But I think it's fantastic that Paul Rudd is playing, or not Paul Rudd, sorry, Seth Rogen is playing a boar again because he's already done it. He replayed the same board twice. He played Pumbaa in The Lion King, the CGI animated film, in 2000 something, and then he did it again for the Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie, replaying uh, Pumbaa, and he also did like a Viking axe dude, but that movie was that movie was weird, and honestly, it was actually pretty good. But this is funny that he's taking up the mantle of playing a boar, and I'm excited for it. I'm stoked honestly for this film. I'm a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, and John Cena as Rocksteady. John Cena has got to be one of like him and Dave Bautista have to be like two of the best actors to not only explore but also kind of just be their own actor. Like they're not trying to um they're trying to play different parts and different strengths and different characters, and I love that. John Cena, he's really got a good he's got some comedy to him that I really enjoy. And Dave Bautista's got such range. Like Blade Runner 2049, that very first like 10, 15 minutes where he fights Ryan Gosling, like just before the fight, granted the fight was amazing, just before the fight, just the dialogue between him and Ryan Gosling was just so well done. And shout out to the writer, shout out to the director, the cinematographer, like the whole cast and crew who worked on that film. But anyways, um, yeah, I think this movie is gonna be fantastic. But yeah, that's about it, honestly, about bird watching today. 'Cause yeah, when it comes down to it, I'm gonna try to do this every now and then, and as much as I can. Few things that I like throughout the day, and just kind of talk about it. Because I think I will be seeing more AI-based items, and they will pop up on my feed more often. I'm going to talk about them because we're going to see more and more advanced AI, whether it's images, whether it's tools, like no matter what it is, we're going to see more and more advanced uses, and I'm excited to see where they go and what happens. But yeah, thanks for coming out today. Thanks for bird watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.